Hey guys, another video, another puzzle. It is white to play and win. You may pause to think about it for a bit. So the main problem for us as white here is that black has two pawns that are about to promote to queens on the next move. To make things worse, there is no way to stop both promotions because our pieces are in the way of each other. Notice that our bishop blocks the rook from being able to reach the first rank, where it can control both promotion squares. But we do have this pawn over here which can also promote, but while it stops this promotion, it does not stop this one because the rook is in the way. This allows black to promote with check, but it is actually much worse than that, because the king is forced here, and after this check, forcing the king here, Queen c2 is checkmate. And this wasn't possible if the rook was not occupying this square, which would have been an escape square for the king. Talk about pieces getting in each other's way. So what could possibly be the winning move? The only winning move is the simple bishop c3. The point is very straightforward. Which pawn promotion is more dangerous for white? This promotion is more dangerous for white as it is in a good spot to attack our king, and even in the previous example, checkmate white. So this simple move deals with that dangerous threat on white. But of course, there is an obvious problem from this very straightforward move. Black promotes on h1, which also controls our pawn's promotion square. But surprisingly, we are still going to promote anyway.
Huh?
The point is that if black takes, we have a nice tactic here. Can you find the tactic? When looking for tactics in chess, you have to observe how pieces on the board can be attacked, especially hanging pieces. In this position, the black queen is hanging. If you pay close attention, you would have also noticed that our bishop is aiming right at the queen, except the rook is in the way. This means that wherever the rook moves, our bishop will attack the queen. But if we just move it, let's say d3, the queen can just move away to safety. So can you see how we can move the rook to open our bishop's attack on the queen while not letting the queen move? If you found rook d1 check, excellent job. This tactic is called a discovered attack, where one piece moves and attacks something, like a piece, or creates a checkmate threat, while opening another piece's attack on something else, giving the opponent two threats to deal with. In this case, black cannot deal with both the threat on the king and the queen, and must save the king and lose their queen. But while black does get our rook in return, this is still a win for white because we have also lured the king away from the pawn on a2, and our bishop still controls his promotion square, so we can simply walk up to the pawn and win it. If black tries to make a beeline for our own last pawn, we don't have to worry at all. This is because our bishop and king make a wall to block the king's path to our pawn, and we can easily walk up to the b6 pawn, capture it, and promote our final pawn. And black will never promote the a-pawn as our bishop controls the promotion square. So that pawn is never going to be a problem for us. So after we sacrifice our pawn on h8, instead of taking it immediately, black plays an in-between move, a1 queen. What does this in-between move achieve? It will be clear in a while. Now we have to take the queen, and only now does black take our queen on h8. The idea of black's pawn sacrifice on a1 may still not seem clear, but it will in just a bit. Now what should white play? This was quite straightforward. Rook d1 check, creating the double attack, and ironically defending our bishop on a1. But instead of playing king c2 like last time, black takes advantage of the fact that the a-pawn is gone, and plays king a2 instead. Now what do you think you should play here? If you said taking the queen, you would be wrong because this is a stalemate. This was black's trick all along by sacrificing the a-pawn. This stalemate trick exists. So if taking the queen draws, Then what is the winning move? The only winning move is the amazing bishop d4. This move serves two purposes. First, you blocked all the remaining checks on the fourth rank, which were the last available checks for black, while keeping the bishop defended by the rook on d1. Second, we create a hidden threat. Let's say black plays queen h3, attempting to deliver some dangerous checks onto our king. Can you identify the hidden threat? The move is rook a1, which is checkmate. Notice all three pieces contribute to this checkmate. So, knowing the threat, black has to think hard for a solution to stop the threat. Black has one last resource, queen h1, sacrificing the queen to stop rook a1. The point is that if the queen is taken, it is a stalemate again. So what is the final move that puts the final nail in the coffin? It is rook g1. This keeps the rook on the first rank to maintain the threat, while keeping it defended by the bishop this time. Believe it or not, this puts black in zugzwang, where any move they make worsens the position. The only black piece that can move is the queen, which has to stay on the first rank to stop checkmate. However, the queen has nowhere it can move to on the first rank, except taking the rook, which is already defended by the bishop. Any other move allows rook a1 checkmate. So black has to sacrifice the queen for the rook to survive a little longer. Our plan now is very simple. We take these two pawns with the bishop and promote the final pawn. And the black king is too slow to stop our pawn, and we win easily. I hope you enjoyed that puzzle, so see you in the next video.